So, welcome back. And now I hope that you've gone through all the other stuff. You've taken the time to really practice the tutorials before this one. I'm going to now show you the reverse figure 8. And this is going to help you open up your movement within a space. Because if you're stuck in the same direction, as soon as you turn, you'll find that the staff is spinning in the other direction. So you're going to have to learn how to reverse the pattern. Okay? So the way we're going to do that is, first we will start in a wheel plane. So we'll flip ourselves on our sides, feet are facing forwards. First of all, I showed you the forwards figure 8, which looks like this. Okay? Now the reverse figure 8, the reverse version of this. So at the moment, if you're doing it correctly, it should feel like your thumb is leading the direction. So maybe you want to just take some time to feel that. So you're doing the forward. And if I stick my thumb out, it's like the thumb is kind of following the pattern, is leading the way, let's say. Okay, the thumb. And if I'm going to reverse it, so let's just say I turn with it, I'm going to be now going in the reverse. And it's now my pinky finger that's going to be leading the direction. So without the staff, it looks like this. It's kind of like you're serving a plate like this, and then you're curving it. And then you're going like this, okay? It's a very beautiful movement. Like the forward pattern looks like this. The thumb is leading the way. Thumb. And then the reverse is the pinky finger leading the way, okay? And putting a staff in your hand, it looks like this. So again, if you want, you can start with big circles, depending on how you feel with your shoulders. So big circles, this is to get you used to leading with your pinky finger. Big circles, you can imagine, like you can visualize a circle that you're creating on the floor with the end of the staff. Circle. And again, as you notice, as I'm doing this, my hips are turning with the staff, okay? So you're always using the rest of your body to help you move the staff. And again, this is going to save the joints, it's going to save your shoulders in the long run. Lots of repetitive movements with staffs will create a lot of wear and tear on your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists. Starting off early in your journey, like taking care of these things will help you, progress into the future to prevent injury. So really take the time to feel what the difference is of me doing this just with my arm compared to me using my whole body. Okay? This completely different feeling. It's like the momentum of the core of my body as it twists is also helping the staff get around, okay? So anyway, we will move back to the staff. So we start to make the circle smaller again, like we did with the first one. So now we can speed it up a little bit, slow it down. So now we're going in reverse, okay? Again, my pinky is leading. If I'm to stick my pinky finger out, again, you can change hands. Practice what it's like to feel this on both sides. Some people even like to put a hand on their shirt, on their chest, to help them kind of get the momentum, to help the joint of the shoulder as well. Whatever feels comfortable in your body, you will quickly see when you're doing something on repeat and it starts to hurt, or if it starts to ache, or you get some kind of sensation that's really unpleasant. That's when you know that, okay, you really need to think about, am I bringing my arm in closer to my body, for example, okay, to help, create more power from the core of my body? Or do I need to just, more wrist or something like this, or more hips? What I really love to do is bring this holistic approach to learning this, because I know so many flow artists that just go crazy with their arms and they completely wreck themselves. Like they have all kinds of injuries because they're really not aware of their body. So I really, really put a lot of emphasis on this part because I've been doing this a long time, and I really noticed that down the road, the joints do start to wear and tear, and you will end up with like arthritis and all kinds of things. So I really want to prevent that. So there's a lot of time and effort that I put into becoming aware of your body and also your breath. You know, what is it like for your breath to guide this movement? You know, what happens when I hold my breath and I go super fast and then, you know? You can see how your breath is guiding your movement. You can start to bring these elements into each trick, okay? Sorry, I went off on a little bit of a different line there, but I like to just go where my mind is telling me, and that was telling me to, you know, put that in there. So again, the reverse figure eight. And we're going to change hands here, and now we're going to turn the other way. And you can see the staff is now spinning forward, so my thumb is leading the way. Okay? So if I come here to the front, I change hands, and then I go to the left, my pinky is now leading the way. Okay? So using this reverse figure eight, going the front, going as slow as I can, changing hands, figure eight to the other side. Okay? And if you're doing this and you're changing directions, you can start to do a full 360 now, okay? So you're turning with it. Here. Okay, so you can start to see what it's like to spin in both directions now. And this is why I say it's really important to take the time to spin to the left, spin to the right, get really comfortable with that. And once you're doing that, then you can take the moves and you can just start to move through the space. Like, I recommend moving in straight lines at first. It's a little bit easier than moving, you know, forwards and backwards because you get a little bit tripped up. But of course, it's up to you. Put some music on, see how you can take this reverse figure eight. Maybe you want to go here. Maybe you want to come over the top of your head. Okay, however you want. Start to mix tricks together. Put some music on. Just lose yourself in the flow. You know, find a nice space outside. Put your earphones in, whatever it takes you to get into that flow. Start to link these tricks together, okay? The reverse tricks, the over the heads. Okay, before I progress on to the next section, I recommend that you take the time to do this just to really like expand with the basics, because you can really go so far with the basics. And a lot of people just get stuck in the one spot and they want to like stay here, blah, 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 blah. Which is nice, but if you're not moving with it, you know, it can be really boring to watch. Let's just say that. Okay? So take your time, have fun with it, have a dance, be silly, be playful, be childlike, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Much love to you. Ciao.